We're on the final day of PDAC, and for all of you cannabis investors out there seeking a way to diversify your portfolio, Palladium is a good place to start. Harry, so nice to have you.
Thanks for having us, Tracy.
This is Harry Barr from New Age Metals. Harry, tell us about Palladium. Let's just start with the Palladium Market.
Well, the Palladium Market is at an all-time high. It crossed over $1,500 US an ounce, and you can add another 30% of your Canadian when you get paid for an ounce of palladium. So it is 82% of it is used in the tailpipe of your car in an auto catalyst, so it's a green metal. And there are only 2 producers in North America, and we have the largest undeveloped primary palladium project of its kind in North America.
Largest undeveloped palladium project of its kind in North America. Also, never want to talk down to Investor Intel audience members, but many of them may not. Some of the cannabis investors may not know what palladium is actually used for. You touched on it, but I'd like you just to get us more excited about palladium if you can, Harry.
Well, every car has an auto catalyst, and it basically does an afterburn to, trying to clean up that gas before it gets into the environment. And the palladium, 82% of it in the world is used in auto catalysts. It is also, as precious metals move up, it's a precious metal. Only about a tenth of palladium produced in the world compared to gold. So it's a very hard metal to find, especially here in North America.
Well, I wouldn't know an auto catalyst if it hit me in the head. So I'm going to make you explain it just a little bit more. Why is the price going through the roof? What's the real reason, Harry?
Well, it's about a lot of cars are being produced. They need more loading of the palladium in each one of the cars. For example, a couple of years ago, China and India and Brazil wouldn't even had an auto catalyst. Now they do. So that's where most of it is going, and that's why it's being used.
So the resource sector, of course, has had a real hard time in the last half a year, and we noticed you not only successfully did your recent financing, palladium is at an all-time high. Would you mind giving us a quick overview about your 3 projects in North America, please?
Well, River Valley, as I said, is the largest undeveloped primary platinum group metal deposit. It's going through its first economic study, so by June this year we'll have a preliminary economic assessment done on it. We have a lithium division, which is also green metals, with 8 properties in Manitoba. We have 2 of them where we're applying for a drill permit right now, so we should be drilling them before the year's over. Then we have a new platinum group metal and base metal project in Alaska. So 3 different projects when you buy 1 share.
All right, so we are all very interested in palladium, but let's just talk on lithium. Since you have been in the industry, I know you understand what's happening in the lithium market. I was speaking to an investor earlier this morning. He says, my lithium stocks look like, don't look as attractive as they did a year and a half ago. Can you tell us what you think is going to happen this year in the lithium market?
Well, lithium was a lot higher price a couple of years ago, so I think there was a lot more enthusiasm in it. But if you look at long-term electric cars, battery storage, there's no doubt in my mind that the product lithium will be needed and a lot more of it in the years to come. So we expect prices to increase and a lot of demand for it.
And of course, we always like to follow patterns. You've had a tremendous pattern of success with many of your entrepreneurial ventures over the years. What should we as shareholders or new shareholders looking at New Age Metals and Harry Barr perhaps expect in the spring?
Well, in the spring, as I said, by June, we'll have our first economic study on that large project up near Sudbury. The other thing I should have mentioned, we have tremendous infrastructure. We're only 100 kilometers from the city of Sudbury. So our plan is to have a series of open pits on the property and then concentrate on site and ship our concentrates to Sudbury, 100 kilometers away. So that's be a major catalyst of the company. Getting out and drilling the 2 projects and the lithium division will be it. And we're hoping to find a partner for our Alaskan property before the end of the season too.
Well, good luck to you as always, Harry. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thanks for having us.